Right. What is the type of sodium? First, we will talk about the type, the position. Let's talk about number one. We will talk about the position. Position here means in which period and in which group. So, the position of sodium, in which period, the period number, and the group number. The number of the group, number, what? Again, الجروب جروب اللي هو الكولمز اللي هي vertical columns. Group are the vertical vertical are vertical columns. The vertical columns are called are called groups. The vertical columns are called groups. Okay, and the horizontal rows are called periods. So we have periods. Periods are horizontal rows. So we have in the periodic table, the vertical columns are called groups. The vertical columns are called groups, and the horizontal rows are called periods. Okay. If you look at page 23, for example, page 23, we have here an example from the periodic table. Lithium and the sodium, lithium and sodium, lithium and sodium are in the same. We have here Muhammad Khairi. Muhammad Khairi is he Mr. Muhammad Khairi?
Maybe.
We have here Mr. Muhammad Khairi with us. Mr. Muhammad Khairi. We have a name here, Muhammad Khairi. Is he Mr. Muhammad Khairi? I don't know. Yeah? Muhammad Khairi. We have Muhammad Khairi. He wanted to enter the room, so I admit him. Okay. Maybe he is Mr. Muhammad Khairi. Type. If you look at page 23, we have lithium and sodium. Lithium and sodium are in the same column. This column is called group. They are in the same group. So groups are vertical columns. We have lithium and sodium in the same group. Beryllium and magnesium, Be and Mg, are in the same group, and so on. Okay. So these are called groups. Right. But we have horizontal rows. Horizontal rows like lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon. These are called periods. Okay. These are called periods. Okay. Right. How can we identify the position of an element in the periodic table? How can we identify the group? The number to identify the number of the group, the number of the group of the element is the number of valency electrons. What is meant by valency electrons? Valency electrons are the electrons in the outer shell. اللي هو electrons in the outer shell. They are called valency electrons. Valency electrons are the electrons in the outer shell. So, and if you want to know the number of periods, the number of periods is the number of energy shells. The number of energy shells. So, for example, here for sodium, for sodium, for example. Sodium here has 1 electron in the outer shell. It has 1 electron in the outer shell. So sodium is in group 1. In group 1 because it has 1 electron in the outer shell. And we said that the number of the group is the number of electrons in the outer shell. Okay? Right. In which period? Let's count the number of levels here. We
3.
have here how many levels?
3.
How many levels?
3.
3 levels. 2, 8, 1. So we have 3 levels. So it is in period 3. It's easy, okay? So sodium is in group 1 and in period 3. If you look to the periodic table, you will notice that sodium is in group 1 and in period 3. Okay? We will have another example. Okay, we have another example. Let's talk, for example, about chlorine. We have chlorine, Cl, chlorine 17. Chlorine 17, okay? First of all, we make the electronic distribution or the electronic configuration. We make the electronic configuration of the element, okay? We make the electronic configuration of the element. We will make the electronic configuration for chlorine. Chlorine, as we said, 17. Who can make the electronic configuration of chlorine? Paris?
Me.
Paris?
Yes.
Yes,
2.
Paris. The electronic
2.
configuration of chlorine.
2. 2, 8.
Yes.
2, 8, 7.
Yes, excellent. 2, 8, 7. طيب ليس. Which group يا ليس? In which group? Group what?
Group 1 وين؟
What is the number of the group? Group what?
باقي صفحة مستر.
صفحة ايه يا ليس؟ خليك معانا from the screen يا ليس. From the screen. Follow us from the screen.
Good.
Chlorine in group what? Which group? محمد ياسر. Group 7. Yes. Ahmed Mustafa. In period what? Which period?
Period group 7.
Ahmed Mustafa. In which period? In which period? Chlorine.
3.
In period 3 because we have
3.
count the number of levels. Count the number of levels. We have here 3 levels. Okay. Okay. So let's make calcium. Calcium. We have calcium. Ca and calcium is 20. Saud, go ahead. The electron configuration of calcium.
2, 8.
Yes.
2, 2, 8, 8, 2.
Yes. 2, 8, 8, 2. Okay. So the first energy level carries 2, the second 8, and the third is 8, and the fourth one carries 2 electrons. So it is in group. We have who is us again? Who is us? Who can answer? Who can answer? Raise your hand. You have a sign in front of you to raise your hand. He is in group. In group what? Yes, I have here 2 participants. We have Saud and Muhammad Yasser. I will pick one. I will choose one. We have Ali. Ali. Who's Ali? Who's Ali? Ali. Ali?
وقفل المايك.
Who's Ali? Ali? Do we have Ali? He's new with us.
No.
Who's Ali? I
He
can't
was
remember.
with us in grade 7. He was with us in grade 7. Then he came back.
Okay. Okay. طيب Ali, can you answer? Ali? طب we have iPhone. iPhone, can you answer?
ده عزام.
Yeah, iPhone. iPhone?
فتح مايك بس لسه بتكلم.
Are you iPhone 7 or iPhone X or iPhone what? Yeah, iPhone. iPhone X.